my cousin that way. I tried to call him. I didn't get him. I WhatsApped him. I didn't get a response. And then he responded to me in the morning and everything. And funny enough, because I mean, we related. My grandmother said, last night she got up.
I told you not to tell your grandmother.
And then she was like, I got up and I just said a prayer for doctors and for motorists and drivers. I'm like, look at that boy.
Yeah. But talking about motorists, Nigel, we see it a lot. We've said this for a long time. St. Lucian drivers have no respect for bikers. But
it goes both ways.
Bikers. Yeah, that's why I said
it goes both ways with that.
What's this blinking?
I don't know.
I see something blinking on your screen.
Blame it on Windows.
But bikers, now I see a lot of stupidness happening. Bikers, stay in your lane.
There's your lane,
I don't know why bikers believe the other side of the road with oncoming traffic is their lane. It is not your lane. And to be honest, if you see me coming and you still decide to open on me, I don't think that I have to drain my car for you. You understand? Just stay in your lane. That's all you have to do. I'm not saying that that's what happened last night. I have no idea what happened last night. But as a driver, I see it a lot. Bikers
it goes
are
both
not
ways. I think
in their lanes.
Drivers have to also respect the
bikers. We gotta
as
respect each other.
And it's us to make each other safe on the road together. You understand? The pedestrians, the bikers, you understand? The truck drivers, the bus drivers.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Another thing I see happening a lot, even this morning I saw it. Listen, when you see there's traffic, dead traffic, going in the opposite direction, don't speed going down. I don't know who are you showing off for. Don't do it. A biker could be trying to pull out somebody. When people want to cross the road, right?
A lot of people forget how to indicate,
them indicators is a whole other story.
They forget how to indicate. I
don't
know why.
Just turn. Y'all indicating late. If it's one thing I like is my indicator. I always got indicators.
Your indicator should be your best friend.
Yeah, let people know where you're going. When people trying to cross the road, if there's traffic, they can walk in between the two vehicles and carefully poke their head out. Guys, are you speeding coming down? You know how easy it is to knock somebody down? If a biker trying to pull out, you know how easy it is. If you coming down with that speed, you're not stopping enough. It's going to be hard for you to brake before you knock the person. I always know this. You don't be speeding when you see traffic. Just slow down, pay attention, respect each other on the road. Now, to end this there, to the people driving extra slow, that's not cautious driving. Y'all making people make accidents. The extra slow, that's a problem. Drive within the speed limits. You understand? I mean, drive the car. Don't speed, don't be reckless, but drive the car. Anyway, Lulu, good morning. I don't hear Lulu was hot there this weekend.
Hey, update from the police this morning. It says the St. Lucia Police Force, that's a royal one, not just,
the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. I will see them there this morning. I wanted to stop. Officer, what happened there? Give me a news update.
Yeah, so there it is. It says they launched a probe into suspected drowning at River Dory in Swazel. It says on Sunday, September 28th, 2025, about 4:49 p.m., police officers attached to the Swazel police station responded to a report of a suspected drowning at River Dory Beach, Swazel. Initial inquiries revealed that one male was retrieved from the River Dory Beach and conveyed to the St. Jude's Hospital. He was later pronounced dead by medical officials. The deceased, who has now been identified as 51-year-old Cornelius Eugene of Roblo, Swazel. Yep.
They didn't specify if he was a fisherman or anything?
They did not say. Just that he's 51. His name is Cornelius Eugene of Roblo in Swazel. I know the area.
Condolences to the family. It's always hard, losing people. It's very difficult. In the past month or so, it's been quite a few
Drownings.
Drownings.
I think they had an incident with a child in Groves Delayed, and
Raheem lost his life. Look, we just saw Keyshawn lost his life. It's a lot. You know that they say the little death angel will be circling. Leave Groves Delayed, please.
Bye.
Move. Are you taking off already?
All right, so let's
It gets close to home. It gets close to home.
Yep. Let's leave St. Lucia for a bit. This headline, I don't know how you're going to react to that headline. This headline, Dad forces friend, listen carefully, Listen carefully.
I vex already.
Dad forces friend to dig own grave and kill himself after a recording was found of him raping daughter. The daughter was 6. Imagine that. Your partner.
Who recorded? The partner that raped the daughter?
Let's go to the story. Now, some of the names are in, they're not
Them is Spanish people?
English names. It looks Russian to me. So we have Vyacheslav Matrosov, 35.
Yeah, he's definitely a Russian.
Was sentenced to 18 months in prison for inciting Oleg Stridov to suicide after he was recorded raping, his 6-year-old daughter. That's crazy. Wow. You see that? You see that? He caught his friend raping his daughter, his 6-year-old daughter. Now let me go to the details of the story.
He caught her, not a video.
Now,
caught him.
Let's go to the details.
Okay.
So it says a Russian dad took the law into his own hands when he made the man who abused his 6-year-old daughter dig his own grave in the woods before convincing him to take his own life.
Yes,
let me read that again.
God, Collision, I'm sorry I had to say it. But
let me read that again, because you know what? We don't condone violence up in Real FM, but I'm just saying
we're still human beings.
We know how we think. Because as a man, you find your so-called friend raping your child. In fact, let me go to the story. Yeah, I don't want to be judged this morning. So, a Russian dad, you read it again. A Russian dad took the law into his own hands when he made the man who abused his 6-year-old daughter dig his own grave in the woods before convincing him to take his own life.
That has to be let me tell you, the kind of hate you would feel at that moment.
This man, he's a 45-year-old, went above the law after finding video footage of his young daughter being forced into sexual acts and confronted this man, who is 32, the man who was shooting the recording. In a disturbing audio clip, the child's desperate voice can be heard saying, "That's enough. I can't take it anymore. I want to go home." Now, I understand I can be traumatizing for some of the viewers, so bear with us. At first, the dad was hit with murder charges, but an additional investigation showed, that his friend's injuries were caused by himself. The dad was handed an 18-month jail sentence, serving 12 months before being freed. It's saying that public opinion in Russia supported the dad when it emerged that he had made his daughter's attacker dig his own grave in the forest. After getting out of prison, his photo was shared on social media with the words, "Home. Love very much."
Wow.
Yeah. That's what they call vigilante.
Vigilante. That's justice. His own justice.
As a media house, we have to be responsible. Vigilante. Justice is not legal.
Right.
It's not legal. So if you are in St. Lucia and you have a situation, please call the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. But I do understand how let me tell you something, right?
We are human beings. We are also radio for real people. And we do have a responsibility. But boy,
Many of
Can
us.
you imagine? I'm not imagining.
Dread.
I'm not. I'm not. Listen, there are dads who absolutely adore and love.
They always say
their
daughters are closer to the
kids.
dad.
Always.
Jeez.
And this what you doing to the man child, and then for the man to have to see that? Dude. Again, we're not condoning no sort of violence, but dude.
Wow.
Talking about violence. The murders of 2 young women and a teen girl live stream on social media sparked protests in Argentina.
Wow.
Argentina is hot. The people are taking to the streets. They are protesting. Buenos Aires is on fire. Well, was on fire the entire weekend, and I expect
So there's
that
an
it's
uproar
going
right
to
now.
continue. They're demanding justice for 2 young women and a teen girl whose torture and murders were live streamed on social media in a case that shocked the life out of Argentina. The victims' relatives held a banner with their names, Laura, Brenda, and Morena, and placards with their images. Yeah. It says here, and I quote, "It was a narco feminicide. Our lives are not disposable," read signs and banners. Protesters banged on drums at the march organized by a feminist group. So
Wow.
they're saying that these are drug dealers who actually did that terrible thing
Wow.
on live stream.
Crazy. No,
Traffickers.
another shocking news on the weekend. You heard what happened in Michigan with the church and everything? There was a
No,
shooting.
what happened?
I think the FBI confirmed that agents were assisting local authorities after a horrific shooting and fire at an LDS church in Grabler, Michigan.
I don't know what LDS stand for.
I wonder. Let me try to find the report for you. 'Cause I'm going off of my head right now. Let me see. Shooting in. Yeah, that was all over. That was all over. All over the news, man. So yeah, here it is. Investigators probe for motive in Michigan LDS church shooting, and of course the fire. They're saying that at least 4 people were killed at the LDS church, according to reports. So the search for more potential victims of a mass shooting at a Michigan church continued into Monday, that is today, after a gunman killed at least 4 people while hundreds were worshiping on Sunday morning. Now, that's the thing. We had a situation in St. Lucia a couple years
Quite a few
ago.
years ago.
I believe a church should be a safe place.
Yeah.
Or should we say a safe space?
Yeah.
You don't do things like that in areas like this. If I'm at a church,
You don't do things like
I'm
that.
worshiping.
Period, yeah, but
You understand? I'm worshiping.
yeah.
You know, come and do my confessions and I come and praise. You understand?
I'm not gonna
I'm
expect that
supposed to be
somebody
as
can come there and
relaxed
out
as
me.
possible. I have absolutely nothing on my mind but my Lord and my Savior. You understand? To hear gunshots, Dread. You know how frightening that is, Dread? Nah, Dread. That is crazy. And this is not this is America, you know.
America got a lot of things. Listen, gun violence in the US is horrible.
Yes, a lot of mass
line.
shootings.
But you see, the thing is, so for example, us here, even in Lucia, the licensed gun holders are generally more responsible. You know, I hang with a few licensed gun holders,
Thank God
and
you
they
do
would
that, man.
always ask, "Is my gun showing?" Like, you know, not in America. That's like walking down canaries with your machete in your hand, you know.
Yo, what?
Your machete.
What's a
The
machete?
cutlass.
Yo, machete?
So you don't know it's a machete, they call it.
Oh, what is called that?
That's how I grew up knowing it in St. Martin. A machete.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yo, machete. Okay, I know.
A machete.
I never heard to
Your
that.
cutlass.
So, hey, it continues to say that gunman Thomas Robert Sanford, 40, the man younger than us, drove his truck.
Young fella.
Hey, what the man do, He drove his truck into the Church of Jesus of Latter-day Saints. So that's what LDS stands for. Latter-day Saints. So he drove his truck into the Church of Jesus Christ, not Jesus Christ Church, of Latter-day Saints in Grabler. I mean,
LDS. Loud them Satan.
Yeah, boy.
Louder people.
And that was on Sunday morning before shooting the congregants and setting the building on fire. So what kind of problem?
To make it worse.
Yeah, but what kind of problem would a man have?
Mental or not?
What kind of problem would you have to drive your truck into a church, shooting, catching the whole church? Not small fire collision, a big fire. I'll show you the video just now. At least 4 people were killed and 8 others were injured in the shooting and fire, according to police. The gunman was then killed in a shootout with responding police, and according to law enforcement, the FBI is leading the investigation, calling the attack an act of targeted violence. It's a long. I don't want to go into the entire thing because look at the time already. But that's crazy, yo.
Everything coincides because look, this story here saying, "Not today, Satan." Philly mom fights back after neighbor allegedly snatched her 8-year-old daughter, locked her inside his home and opened fire when she tried to save her. What's going on with them people?
Yes. Mental health
You
is
will
a
take
real
my
thing.
child. My child is 8 years old. You snatched my child, locking her inside of your home, and when I tried to come for my child, you opening fire on me? Well, my girl said not today. She gone and she takes your child.
Wow.
Not
crazy.
Today. You're not going with my child and you're not going with me either because you ain't gonna shoot none of us.
Got the time. I have an update, but I think we have a guest this morning. We're going to do that update tomorrow because we want to talk about it on the show. Doctor reveals horrifying reason you should never go long periods without having sex.
Elijah, leave me alone.
Why are you laughing? No, it's
That's why you want to have a whole discussion.
It's informative.
How long is a long period?
We're not talking about that now. Tomorrow we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
So it's unhealthy for you to go.
Mentally.
Final update this morning before we take the commercial break. Who's your favorite female rapper?
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Or of all time?
No, right now.
Cardi B.
Cardi B. Well, here's some good news about Cardi B this morning. She makes history as the first female rapper to see her first 2 albums debut atop the Billboard 200. Her sophomore project, I'm the Drama, opens at number 1 with 200,000 equivalent album units in the US. Of course, the week ending on September 25th, the biggest week of 2025 for a female R&B hip-hop release. The total includes 110,000 C units. That's streams we're talking about here right now, which is equivalent to 145.72 million streams. She made 88,000 pure sales and 2,000 TEA units. Her debut, Invasion of Privacy, also entered at number 1 in 2018. So it's looking good, Cardi B.
Doing good. She got it's not her only accomplishment. I'll have to go back into it. I saw it late last night.